Welcome back to the club. So far, the Kingston Wheelers and I have navigated out of the city and into those Surrey hills. From a blistering -1 degrees, the sun has finally come up and is offering some very welcome warmth. The ride cuts through the built-up fringes of the city before the hedgerows become more and more a feature of the lanes, and before long we're onto single-track roads. It's crisp, clear, and with the sunlight flickering through the trees, it really is beautiful. A few minor lumps, but nothing resembling a sustained climb really. They're further down the road and waiting for us. But actually, given the temperature, right now they'd not be unwelcome. One of the worries in the British cycling scene is what the future holds. It's not just a worry for this generation, but to some extent it's always been a concern. Yes, cycling appeals to people of a certain age, shall we say, but it should appeal to everyone, and a welcoming attitude to kids in particular is vital to sustain the membership base. So it's good to see younger riders out on this club run. The group's still together and morale is high. It's just a fantastic day to be out. As we approach the bottom of Leith Hill, I'm all too aware of my upcoming race with 12-year-old Jack, who's looking ominously confident. Right, so Leith Hill is actually the Kingston Wheelers' hill climb every year, and this young man, Jack Hartree, took part in it last year. Did the whole thing, what, 5 minutes?
32.
5 minutes 32, exactly, which is a damn good time. Now, I've decided to pit myself against Jack, but I'm not going to do the whole hill climb because frankly it's far too far and far too steep, so we're only going to do a little section of it, haven't we?
Yeah.
And up there I think we've got some vociferous support as well. So Jack, may the best man win. Well, I finally struggled up to the top of Leith Hill in the company of young Jack, and we're standing on top of Leith Tower, which is the official highest point in all of the south-east of England. And frankly, in your wildest imagination, you couldn't dream up a more scenic stop-off point for a cup of tea and a slice of cake on your club run. It was built in 1765 by a gentleman called Richard Hull, and he described it at the time as the perfect place for people to stop off and enjoy the glory of the English countryside. The view is just extraordinary. Over there is the Wembly Arch, and just behind me, Gatwick Airport, all in the same view. I think he was spot on.
Any sort of tech, I love it. I like the retro as well. I love this as well. I love this stuff as well. I just like I like stuff.
So between you and me, I mean, obviously you know all the lads here. Who's the few spend a bit too much money on the old tech?
Obviously. But as you can see from the bikes here, there's some that ride don't spend any on it, like the old style, and some who spend loads on it, just like the tech. That's a big part of their life.
Do you like a good old debate about tech? The old disc brake debate, for example?
Oh, it's a bit of that, I suppose.
Where do you stand on that disc brake? That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I like disc brakes. They keep the bike a lot cleaner. So when you've got rim brakes and you have a puncture and that sort of thing, you get absolutely filthy changing a tube.
My first experience of riding one, the first time I ever had to touch them was coming down on Mont Ventoux descent. And they're different. They take a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, there's a lot of feel though. You're safer, I think, with discs.
But I also like the fact that you can buy an expensive set of wheels and it doesn't wear them out. It just you can replace which is great, carbon wheels, and you've got to chuck it away after however many. It's
changes, doesn't it? It's all just the march forward.
I suppose so.
Everything changes,
But old brakes have their place as well. I mean, I still like those. It's interesting how they're.
There's a few retro bikes on our ride, isn't there?
There are.
Yeah, no, I like my retro stuff. I've got the odd bike, but seeing the Bob Jacks and the Roberts and that sort of thing is, good English builders out there.
On my birthday list, a retro bike. Nice.
I've got retro legs. That's what I brought along to this ride. Built in the late 1960s.
Exactly.
And still just about working.
Yeah, wearing out fast.
Well, frankly, you seem unreasonably clued up, and just to mark your card, there will be a bit of a quiz.
Oh God!
Later on.
Oh no!
And I've earmarked you as a candidate.
Start swatting now.
Yeah. I think you've got it all up here.
Yeah.
Natural inbuilt advantage. After we finish our coffees, we get back on the bike and get ready for a nice descent and then a fast run in to Kingston. Well, riding is one thing, but racing is quite another. The great thing about these clubs is their accessibility and the negligible cost of membership, bringing with it all the camaraderie and fun of getting to know your peers. But pinning a number on your back and really testing yourself is something that more people should consider. It won't be for everyone, but it is part of the cycling experience and something that should be tried. Excellent ride out in the Surrey Hills. Cold, but in every other sense perfect. And we've gathered here at a pub in Kingston, which is a fitting way to end it up with a brilliantly named new introduction. The brilliant segment, fantastically entitled, Boulting's Bike Boffins. And we've got two of them here, Keith and Matt. And up for grabs today is a selection of bike cleaning products. You won't necessarily have to use them after today's seamless ride, but they're for the future. So that's up for grabs. You confident?
No.
You've got. You're going to go first, Keith. You got fun.
Okay.
You come next, right? So concentrate. You've got 45 seconds. So I've got 10 questions prepared, loosely relating to the cycling world.
Okay.
And you've got the pride of Kingston on your shoulders,
Thank you
weighing
very
heavily.
much. No
right?
pressure then.
Okay, no
Right,
pressure.
okay.
Right. Are you ready, timekeeper? Okay, we're good to go. Starting now. Who was the last Frenchman to win the Tour de France? He's won it 5 times. It's not Eddie Merckx. Are you going to pass? You can pass.
Eno.
Bernard Hinault, I'll give you that. Where's the 2017 Tour starting? Next year's Tour.
Germany.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Dusseldorf. Name the Shimano group set that sits between Tiagra and Ultegra.
105.
Whoa, you got that! What does QOM stand for?
Queen of the Mountain.
Correct! By 2010, there were roughly 1 billion bicycles worldwide. True or false? Time is up.
Oh, come on, that's an easy
I
one.
can let you answer. Go on. True or false? 1 billion bicycles worldwide.
True.
That's true. And you scored 5, Keith. That's respectable. It's very respectable. Right. Are you ready, Matt?
Just about.
Right. Timekeeper, are you ready? Okay. Your 45 seconds, Matt, start now. Who has ridden the fastest average speed in a time trial in the Tour de France? Tricky, this one.
Chris Bourne.
No, he's recently beaten by last year. Remember? No, it was the year before, actually, wasn't it? Rowan Dennis. Okay, no. Okay. What does Didi dress up as during the tour?
Devil.
Yes. Who is codenamed Luigi? Tricky that. Are you up on your doping news?
Oh,
No, you're going to pass. You could pass.
Pass.
Right. How many kilometres in a mile?
1.6.
Yes, that'll do. What did Ned Boulting call the yellow jersey in his first Tour de France?
The yellow jumper.
Correct. The world speed record for a bicycle is 95 miles an hour. True or false?
True.
No, false. It's 83. What is the Lanterne Rouge?
It's the
Oh, you're out of time, but I'll let you answer. I'll let you answer.
it's the last man in the tour. Last man.
Give you that, and you have scored 4, man. Oh. Which means that the inaugural boffin is Keith. Round of applause for Keith. And all that is yours. You must be very proud. Well done, Keith. Kingston Wheelers is unique because all cycling clubs are unique, and it's unique for another reason, because I suspect, I'm just going out on a limb here, that Kingston Wheelers are the only British cycling club that can boast an author of erotic cycling fiction. Toria is just such a person, aren't you?
Yes.
You're writing, frankly, naughty books about cycling.
Yes, I've got one I'm just finishing off at the moment. It's an anthology of separate cycling stories that are each focused on a different aspect of cycling. The first one is on the club run, and then the one after is on women's road racing, and then the one after is on cyclocross. So it's all things that I've actually personally experienced and you know, had a go at, or it, you know,
Okay.
it's coming on under my radar.
Well, I never. Good luck with the books. When are we going to see them finished?
I'm hoping early next year.
What's the title? Do I need to know, even know what's
At the moment, the working title is called Cycling Shorts.
Okay. Well, it's not about the bike, somebody once famously said, and in Tori's case, it literally isn't really about the bike.
The club, in association with Ascent, personalised cycle insurance.